everybody, and welcome to I am very low. Hello, everybody. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another session of the Nat Ones. I am the raccoon that managed to find its way into your loft insulation, and now is experiencing the delight of the forbidden candy floss. Here we're going to start our session in a bit of a different way today. In between sessions, I've decided to do a bit of a retcon, just because to fit in with some more of magic item rules. Because I'm a stickler like that. I felt that would help maintain immersion, but also show off an item that doesn't get anywhere near enough love. So yeah, let's dive on into the game and reluctantly get our players in here. Say hello, everybody.
Am I allowed out of the hole now, Daddy?
Galwin, why are you in the portable hole?
Okay, that's the retcon. It turns out that the amount of metal that the gold would have weighed would have actually not been enough. Would have been too much to actually contain within a bag of holding. So we've retconned that Saldor, realizing the stuff that these two get up to, gave them a portable hole that looks like a bag as you carry it, but when you put it down on a surface, it folds out into a portable hole.
Is it a new day, by the way?
It is not. You guys made it back and had a chat, so you have a couple more. Your animals have a couple more hours of existence, unless you guys want to go to sleep. Seems you guys said something about wanting to run.
Sex with Toda.
Hmm?
I thought we did because I had sex with Toda. I always have sex with Toda at the end.
Okay. If you don't have anything to do in that evening that you get back, then no, we can just call it that.
Also,
Good stream, everyone.
disembodied voice.
What's up?
I thought you were a miniature giant space possum, not a raccoon. Have you been lying to me?
Well, I originally was a cockroach. I can be whatever I want to be, so I decided to be a raccoon today.
So you've been lying to me about your species?
I mean, I can be whatever
That sounds
I want.
terribly like a giant miniature space hamster move.
Look, nobody can truly interpret the will of the giant space hamsters. Only the druids that have learned to gain their trust can do that.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
But yeah, so that's the only difference. Gawain opened their hole and poured everything into it, and then got out.
Wow.
Then promptly decided
That's
she wanted to lie on a pile of gold.
No.
Galwin,
Well-
you know what happens if I close this, right?
While the bag is
I
open,
didn't
you
fill the
can't
hole.
suffocate anybody in it.
That's why I'm asking if she realizes what happens if I close it.
I believe Gawain might be momentarily immobilized. But yeah, Lax, seeing as Gawain wanted to spend their night with Toda, what did you want to spend your night doing? If anything.
Unless Lag wants to go and bother Sally now.
Because I believe you guys went to Saldor's. I believe you guys went down finished doing what you were doing with the Crocodile Gang, and then went back to Sally's to get a bag, and then from
That wasn't a bag.
And then from Sally's, was it last week that you guys traumatized that guard on the way back as well?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Traumatized? What do you mean traumatized? I just pointed out that he was a racist and a sexual harasser.
And
And he went
British.
to... Yes, and a British.
There is
And he very politely, very justifiably, went to self-report himself to his commanding officer as a sexually harassing, racist piece of shit.
Yeah, and then don't forget the letter I wrote.
Well, you wouldn't have had time to write that letter, so I guess instead of you're going to spend some time this evening, instead of making out with Todo, writing a letter and having it sent off.
How long do you think the letter is?
I don't know what Gilman's...
You realise Gelman's not that literate.
Excuse you, it was a very well written note because the voice in our head told me to tell him how it was, and then I did, and he was like, "Oh my god."
Gelwin, I proofread your note. It said, "Bad man did bad thing. Bad man called me fat. Bad man
It did not.
racist. Said
did
me
not.
short."
It did not.
That might have been what you read, Lax. But Gilwin also wrote what they intended to send. But I'm pretty sure it involved a lot more expletives. So it was
I'm
somewhere
just
in between.
omitting the expletives.
Never omit the
I'm-
expletives.
I am omitting the expletives for Cosmic Audience in case there are any gentle-minded amongst them.
So anyway, yes. If Lax wants to go beat up Sally now, or wait until the morning, either way, I'm fine. I got plans either way.
No, tomorrow will be your deadline to meet your contact from the Four Gates. So they will be expecting you in the Undercity. And that's also, that evening will be when you are going to the actual full roundtable meet.
I don't think it'll take all day to beat up Sally.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Sal.
Oh, that one come.
Better call Sal.
So you're doing
Gotta go beat him up.
So you're heading out through the night streets.
Yes, as
We're
always.
gonna go beat him up. Go beat him up.
Okay, so I think I've got a image for this. I'm actually gonna have to find outside of Saldor's shop. Use something for that because it is locked.
Cosmic Audience can just imagine me hammering on his door.
Yeah.
Hammering.
Oh, Sally!
Yeah, I'm gonna say that going through the streets at night does not take that long, so you're pretty fine for that.
So are we outside or not?
Yes. Going through the streets, you don't meet any, unless you guys want to do anything on the streets as you go there, or unless you're rushing straight to Saldor's house.
No. I'm just here to abuse Saldor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move you to the magic shop map, but you guys are not inside, so do not place your tokens.
Okay.
And we will change the ambience and all that jazz. All that jazz. Do you like jazz?
You like jazz?
Is that the music which people play and then it summons devil? No, wait, I'm thinking of blues.
Yeah, blues. Blues definitely summons devils. But also,
Funny story. A gentleman played a very good blues song once. I was just minding my own business, and next thing I know, I was inside his house.
what? Why?
I don't know. But I offered him a deal.
Strange. I guess that just kind of happens.
I mean, to be fair, there was broken glass everywhere, so I think I may have just gotten blackout drunk, broken into his house. But he was playing very nice music.
Cool. So you guys are.
But then he
outside
wouldn't
Saldor-
stop screaming.
So you guys, oh god, you guys are outside Saldor's house, which is also his shop.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Cool.
So anyway, finishing the story, Gelwin. The man wouldn't stop screaming, so I punched him in the mouth.
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
That's perception, right?
Which, coincidentally, is what I'm going to do to Sal.
Nat 20. Let's go.
You can't crit on skill checks. It's based on the DC.
I
You
don't
have to
care.
exceed
I
the
don't
DC.
care. I am happy. Be happy for me that it is a 20 and not a 1. God, such an asshole.
But yeah, no, that definitely happened. That you can't remember exactly where that happened or when or why, but that definitely happened. It quite possibly happened in Pettifer Grove. Anyway, so in heightened awareness state from your day of combat and the fresh rage of not having exactly what you asked for with when you got something from a shop. You know, that same kind of rage when you you ask for no pickles and your burger comes with a slight hint of pickle juice. Your heightened senses detect that yes, this lock has an alarm spell placed on it.
Okay. Just an alarm spell? Really? That's
Yeah.
it? Loser. Alright. Don't care. Still gonna open up the door.
Okay.
I don't care if he knows we're here or not. Do.
Cool. Yeah,
Is there
you
a loose brick
successfully
nearby?
opened the door. Gelwin,
Is there what?
A loose brick.
a loose brick. If you were assessing the outside of the front of Saldor's shop, then that's...
No, I just want to break one of his windows.
Oh, a loose brick on this yeah, the cobbles on this street are not very well maintained.
Alright, I am going to try and pick one up, and I'm going to break his fucking windows.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Buggery damnation, where's my... I do this again? This thing, right?
Yeah. Roll me an attack with a... Yep, that should be fine, because you're not proficient with improvised weapons, so just dexterity... just a dexterity roll works. That is a 19. That actually might hit. That meets the AC of Saldor's window. It's an improvised object. Roll me 1d4. Cool. You hit the window, and weirdly, the sound of it is less like shatter tinkle tinkle, and it's more like thud, boom, and like you see the window vibrate and a crack appear in it, but it doesn't smash, even though you hurled that brick incredibly hard. Like, that's the hardest you could have thrown that. If you'd thrown that as a person, that would have gone through their head and pasted them. But it just bounces off this window.
Ugh. He has some sort of warding magic on the windows, how boring. Fine, I'll just wreck up the place.
But yes,
But yeah, I opened a door,
you did.
and there's probably an alarm going off.
Your senses tell you that the small magical trigger that will be like a tiny bell without a ringer in it is hit. It does go off just by the fact that your lockpicks are in there. Tell me, where were you storing that cigarette case?
Oh, it's in the hole now.
It's in the hole. Okay, that's fine. If it's in the hole, then nothing happens. You do walk into this shop, but so you can put yourselves in the shop now if you wish.
Sally, wake up!
He is already awake and is at the top of his spiral staircase. What are you two doing here?
Sally, we need to have a word with you.
Yes. We wanted to buy a Louis Grifton, and you sold us a Levi Stifton.
What?
And we even gave you extra money for your stupid clones.
Having intelligent clones is asking for trouble.
That's not what I meant. Anyway, where's my bag?
I gave it to you.
That's not a bag, that's a hole.
It looks like a bag.
I don't care, give me a bag.
I don't have any more proper bags of holding, but I have a couple of small ones. That hole, by the way, was worth 4 times the
Is
amount
that
you
is
paid
that a
me.
short joke? Is that a short joke? Are you short joking to me right now?
Saldor is the same height as
I am
you.
not in a joke. Oh. Well, no, the comment stands. Comment stands.
And we pay you how much?
You paid me 311 gold.
Fine. I'll bloody well pay for more.
I don't want more
I'm
money.
not giving you more.
I was
I don't want more
trying-
money. I want more.
I was
You're
just
holding.
trying to give you something I felt would be more useful, seeing as you're one of the few people who are trying to get me out of this godforsaken hellhole of a city.
We are?
Yes!
Are we?
You provided
Max,
me with
what?
the magical components for it to be able to cast Magical Circle and get myself to a more civilized part of the world. I can't leave the city on foot or by boat or by air. The royal forces would shoot me down, capture me, or force me back in. Nobody's allowed to leave the city right now.
Yeah, well, as long as that teleportation circle gets me to my ship. I don't care where the fuck you go.
Ugh. Fine. Look, think of it this way. When you're out and about, gone from the city, you're going to need more money, right?
Stop giving him money!
No, listen.
Liar. No.
Uh,
We can buy more useful objects.
maybe.
Buy a brain.
But seeing as you said you need more bags, he'll wander over to oh, that is way too loud. This song gets really loud at the end. We'll wander over to this cabinet over here and open a drawer and take out 2 sort of like, you know, the kind of bags that you would like store a notebook in, kind of like
No.
they're about the size of like a classic an A5 notepad, and a couple of inches thick. They're heavily bound leather. They look strong and sturdy, with gold magical scrawling around them. And he passes them both to Gelwin. Would these suffice? If they won't, it'll distract me from...
That's all we need, isn't it, Gelwin?
Same properties as a bag of holding, though, just tiny.
No. They can take about a quarter of the amount of a bag of holding in each.
But it has the fundamental enchantment, yes?
Yeah, fundamentally the same enchantment, just a smaller internal space.
No, that's
And yes,
fine.
this works.
That's what we
This
wanted.
works. Yep.
Sal, take some more money. How much do you want?
God fucking damn it.
Oh, look, the man's going to be out and about on his own.
I don't want any money. I just want an agreement from you. When we get to where we're going, whether it be a boat or another city, I would like an hour with your scythe.
With
Ew.
Hazza?
Is that what you call the scythe? Hazza.
What? You don't name your scythes?
Gross.
Generally, only the...
Gelwyn, men name their penises. Of course they name their scythes.
Generally, I don't name my magical weapons, no.
But then how is it going to go down in legend? You don't talk about magical stick +7. You talk about Stormbringer and I don't know, World Cleaver and shit like that. Humans always make up strange names for their weapons.
You get the strong suspicion that Sally is not only a little bit unimaginative, but also the least flamboyant person you've ever met. He's a mage, but you also notice that a lot of things in his shop are kind of pedestrian. The cigarette case that Gelwyn took is just like a general example of his wares. He sells Tensor's floating discs and magical floating lamps and pots and flasks that keep things warm and cold, respectively.
Now,
Yes.
just out of curiosity, what would you have named this scythe?
Scythe of warmness, hotness.
You hear that, Hazard? That's your name now. Scythe of Warmness.
I love it. I'm warm and cuddly now. I'm a kitten. Yay, Mal.
Well, that's fine. Hazard likes it. So yes, Scythe of Warmness from here on out. My enemies shall be slain by a Scythe of Warmness. Its embrace, sweet, loving, and lethal.
Saldor will now be
I'm going
singing
to bed.
Warm Kitty, Soft Kitty for the next hour. So you guys head back to the tavern?
Yes.
Okay. You guys were far less aggressive than I thought you'd be. Okay.
Well, I was ready to break his kneecaps.
Add to your inventory 2 handy haversacks. I'll send you the stats for them later. Are you guys going to share
look,
them,
Gelwyn,
or are you gonna? Is Gelwyn gonna keep both? Both.
Gelwyn,
No,
you hold on
I
to
just
them.
need. Do you want me? Okay.
Yeah, you hold on to them, it's fine. So, look, I just felt a little bad, okay? For once.
Mm-hmm.
It's that conscience thing, it's really troubling.
Sounds like a you problem.
It
Oh,
is a me
guys!
problem. I
People!
felt bad for him.
Can I rob them? Oh, hey,
Wait.
look, there's a line.
Is that the
Nice.
shit bard?
Oh, it is the shit bard. You're right. It's the shit bard. Never mind. I don't need to rob him. He's shit.
I don't think if he'd rob, he's probably made no coin today.
The bard is gone. It is pretty late at night. You hear the sound of... oh, I have to change the track. Back to...
So he's leaving, is he?
Yeah, the bard left long before you got back here. I just forgot to remove his token. I am sorry.
God damn it, I wanted to mock him.
You mocked him enough earlier.
I wanted to mock him more.
Maybe he'll be here tomorrow. You can mock him again, if the city's not on fire and burning by the end of the night.
Ugh. Fine.
So, Gelwin, I want to give you a platform to do something. Stella, your
Okay.
Axebeak, isn't really aware of her own existence. However, Daniel and the baboon are, and they're very aware that their lives are about to end. And so you'll see them both as you walk in. Daniel and the baboon will sit at this table together, and seemingly both be a little bit troubled.
Oh, my poor babies.
Yeah, they're about to cease to exist.
Head pats. You'll come back. Don't worry. And you'll remember because you didn't die. Head
But
pat,
consider
head pat.
this.
It's like going to bed.
Is the you of tomorrow the same you as the you of today?
God damn it, Lex. And the answer is yes for them.
Really? How convenient. Sometimes I wake up the next day and I'm not really me.
That's because you fucked with a wizard. It's usually what happens to me.
No, you're the one who fucks wizards, Gelwin.
This is true.
Okay.
I probably pissed off someone else. A lot of someone else's.
Gelwin, roll me an animal handling. Animal handling or persuasion. Or insight. Any of those three will do to successfully calm your animal.
Nope.
So it's going quite well. You've told them, yes, you will definitely be you, and don't worry, it's like going to sleep. And then they seemingly latch on to what Lax said about, I'm sometimes a different person when I wake up. And they both look really suddenly like wide-eyed.
Well, alright. I tried.
I mean, it can't be that bad, right? I'm still technically me.
I'll probably see you in the morning.
Oh, wow. Now, remember, people in this, in the ethereal audience, I don't do crit successes or crit fails in the same way as other gods of the table. It's all based on the DC of what you're trying to do, and by the scale in which you fail. In theory, if you've trained yourself up in enough skill enough, you can do you can have the worst possible luck and still succeed.
What is he on about? Has the
So-
somebody voice gone crazy again?
No, I'm just explaining to the audience that there's an element of randomness that I'm not in control of the world. And sometimes that randomness will give you the worst possible result, and sometimes it will give you the best possible result. But when it comes to something you're good at, sometimes you can get the worst possible luck, but your skill carries you through. Anyway, do you guys want to do anything else before you go to bed? I know you've got a letter to write and people to woo.
You know what? Gelwin, you go fuck Toda. I'll watch over the animals.
Nah.
What do you want to do instead?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. So we'll fade into the night. This isn't a very strenuous activity, and generally you don't get that much sleep anyway, Lax, so I won't make you take a level of exhaustion for staying up with these guys.
There, little animals. You'll be fine. You'll wake up tomorrow. You'll be some version of yourselves. And then Gelwin will tell you to bite someone's cock off and it'll all be good again.
Both Daniel and the baboon seem to be very reassured by this thought, and genuinely actually happier for you spending your time with them and treating them as real living beings.
Rude.
As you make your way up the stairs, clearly tired, exhausted, and genuinely a little bit overwhelmed by today's activities with everything you had to do. And you crawl into your massive 22-foot bed. With Toda. Toda eventually joins you, lying beside you, as this is one of the better rooms, and you have effectively hired her for the rest of her time here. You may not have released her from indentured servitude, but basically you don't have to pay anymore to spend a night with her because you've already spent all the money you're going to.
Cool.
The city eventually quietens down to the same sort of soft, slightly apprehensive hum that it has at night, with the more nocturnal races sometimes being heard outside, and the sound of bats and seabirds sometimes in the night. As you hear that, Lax, the two animals seemingly get more and more drowsy, put their heads on the table, and as the very first cracks of dawn's light come through the window, they gradually lose their shape, becoming smaller and smaller, younger and younger versions of themselves, until they revert completely into cubs and babies, and then just small, soft balls of fur, until they completely disappear in two small wisps of magic.
Well, curiosity sated. Now I know what happened.
So yeah, we'll rejoin everybody up on the second floor of the tavern as you guys wake up. Zoomed in way too close. So Daniel, Stella, and the baboon are gone.
What? Did Cosmic Audience actually think I was being a good person? Ugh. No, I was just interested.
No, I had to ban all the Cosmic Audience. It's fine.
You have to ban all the Cosmic Audience. What happened this time? Did they shit on the table again?
Nah, they were just fake about Cosmic Audience.
Oh my god. That was a lot of fake Cosmic Audience.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Told you.
We'd have definitely lost something by that. Holy shit. Anyway, that wasn't you, that was somebody else. I don't recognise that name. That definitely doesn't say Gelwin. So don't take credit for other people's work. So yeah.
No, Gelwin has aliases.
Oh, so that could be Gelwin. Interesting.
Yes. You need a lot of fake names when you fuck every wizard in the however many realms Gelwin's been in.
All of them.
Okay.
All of them. Gelwin, I assure you, you have not been down into the Ninth Circle.
We should go
I would
sometime.
know. Ugh, it's so cold. No. Fuck that place.
Yes.
You want to fuck the literal ninth plane of hell.
Why not? How many people can say they have?
Well, I did know a guy who married a mountain once, so I guess I can't really talk.
So, it's the big day, guys. Chaos will
Oh dear.
ensue. You have everything you need. You have bombs, you have alligators, you have rope, you have teleportation circles, you have political influence
Crocodiles.
and the nobles under your thumb. Sorry, wait, what?
Crocodiles.
Sorry, you have
You said
crocodile.
alligators again.
I am very sorry. You'll have to apologise to them for me. Yeah, it literally even says crocodile on the thing. You have everything you need at your disposal. You can to go and begin your campaign of murder.
Murder!
Uh,
Hey, Lex, are we doing the thing now?
We're doing anything now?
Yeah, with the bag. Or is it after murder?
No, I absolutely have a plan.
Okay.
This is unfortunately why I could not write the magical dimension transcending script that disembodied voice in my head asked for.
Mm.
Because we can't script it if we don't know what's going to happen anymore. So we need to talk to our friend.
is that where you're going to go first?
Well, that's what you told us we had to do, right?
I mean, yeah, that is the most logical place, and he will be expecting you. If you don't turn up there, something bad is bound to happen to all of your friends.
What friends?
All of...
Oh, the people we abandoned to go on a delightful jaunt across the world. Gelwin, were they our friends?
Mm.
I believe, canonically, Steely believes they are Gelwin's friend.
But are
Yeah,
they?
Celia is.
But are they?
I don't know about for you. I don't know if you have friends.
I don't think I have friends.
Huh.
I had a sister.
That's...
Does that count?
No.
Well, then no, because all my other siblings are very much dead, and I think I ate some of them. Actually, no, I definitely ate some of them.
Don't think too
I
hard.
mean, what?
That might not have happened.
Sorry, slip of the tongue. Definitely just lax. Never did anything strange like that.
Okay, that's a lot to process. But yeah, so let's just roll a fate dice to see what happens with that strongly worded letter.
Does he get
Probably not.
fired? Is his life
homeless
over?
He's homeless
Did he hang
now.
himself?
Okay, shit.
Murder! Murder!
If he hung himself, can I draw a funny face on his corpse?
Can we loot the body?
I don't think there's anything left on him by now. We're late to the
You-
party.
To loot the body, you would have to know where it is.
Well, maybe we'll find it someday. And then we'll loot it, and then we'll realize, oh hey, remember that guy?
Okay.
What guy?
This dead one.
I don't know. We've left a lot of dead people in our wake, Gelwin.
This is true.
So is there anything you want to do with an Ask Toda, or talk to Toda, or talk to Amaryllis about today? Anything to see if they got
No.
anything planned, or plan anything with them, or ask them to do anything?
Well, I might not see you again, Toda. Okay, bye.
Yeah, it's really quite a shame, Toda, but we might not ever see you again.
Well,
We're
you do realize, loves, I'm going to be there tonight. I'm going to be one of the serving girls. That's how I managed to. Yeah, I'm an escort. I'm one of the regular escorts for the nobles here.
Oh, then you might
Yes.
die.
But we suggest you don't.
Yeah. You're gonna die.
I knew you were doing something pretty bombastic, but
Yes, bomb.
oh,
Yes, bomb.
right. I'll let some of the other
Also,
serving girls.
words outlandish,
We can't-
unreasonable.
We can't not go there at all. But if you could just let me know when the fireworks are planning to happen, so I can let some of the other serving girls go get clear, you know, hun.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I have an idea.
yeah, okay. I don't. I just kind of just throw and go.
And this is why you don't
Oh.
have any lasting relationships, Gelwin.
Fuck. I'm okay. Out of character. It's fine. Don't ask me what happened.
Do you need to take a break?
No, I'm not bleeding yet. It's fine.
Well, say
Gelwin
take a
has
break.
had an unexpected accident.
Unexpected.
It's like the Gelwin cuts their finger on a splinter in the bed, and it's like the scenes from Kill Bill whenever anybody get killed, just a fire hose of blood. No, it's not. It's not like that at all. But yeah. Okay.
Does Gelwin require a pee break?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if you're sure you're okay to carry on.
Yep.
Okay.
I sent you a message with what happened.
Okay. I'll look at that in a second. We're probably going to go on break at some point anyway, but we've got a bit more to do. Okay, so Toda will look at you both in a very concerned way, and so you're saying I shouldn't let the other
No
girls
concerns. No concerns. No concerns. Shh. Just
Okay.
dreams, silence, and obedience.
know. Well, okay. I'll carry on with the plan. Me and the other girls will be in the party, probably waiting in the wings for people to take us to rooms. But we'll have friends there as well. In fact, one of the nobles is a plant from me. I don't think he was at the other meeting, but his name is Absalon. You'll be able to tell him from the others. He always carries around a big spear. Wiggles her eyebrows. I need to go and finish some final preparations with Amaryllis. And she bends down. May I give you a kiss for luck, love?
Sure.
And she kisses you on the forehead, and then looks at you, wiggles eyebrows, and then goes in to snog you, and then snogs you in front of Lax, and then walks
Affection.
and then walks off to go and talk to Amaryllis about the plans for today and the expected result of things.
Well then, Gelwin, I'll need to have the portable hole to hand later, and when I give the signal, you know what to do.
I do.
You will understand.
Hey.
Don't worry, your pretty little girlfriend will understand the signal as well.
Yeah, okay.
Ignore
Let's
the sounds
go.
of the real bard.
What real
The
bard?
one that's
There was some noise outside.
shit in the tavern.
That reminds me, is that shit bard downstairs?
Yes, you can hear him
Oh,
playing.
yes. Yeah. it's pretty
My
funny.
god, I'm going downstairs.
Fuck up.
Wait, why am I saying my gods? I'm my own god. Damn it! Well, I guess
Me,
Hazza,
I'm
so
going
my god.
downstairs. Hazza has finished saying warm kitty and soft kitty. Today he's in a bad mood. He's going through his tirade of like, my people were thrown out. Vengeance shall be had.
Yes, yes, vengeance, vengeance, blah blah, killy killy. Hazza, how do you feel about nobles lost in the astral plane?
I fucking knew it! Anyway.
talking about?
Hypothetically.
I just.
Anyway,
By the
hey,
way,
Bard!
just. The ethereal audience can see this. You see this? See this? This is one of the first songs I uploaded today. They haven't heard it or seen its title yet.
I don't see nothing. Stupid.
Okay, cool.
Ethereal audience.
What's your charisma modifier? Oh, spell save 16.
What's my charisma?
Spell save 16. Okay, cool.
It does that for you, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Bard! You! Yes, you! I've heard better sounds come out of my arse!
Sad tooting on flute. He looks almost hurt, but he shrugs it off and transmits his pain into his flute.
But you haven't rolled for pain yet.
No, he passed.
Did he? It says 16.
Yes, it's not
Oh.
just the D20.
Fine. Hey, Bard. Hey, Bard. Play something good or I'll shoot you in the neck.
Where a minute? Where is this? Oh, there we go. I put it in village, not city.
Why are we being mean to the Bard again?
Because he's
Yes.
terrible.
Oh, okay.
No, not that one.
Better not be that one.
Bard, your mother made better noises than that when I was fucking her.
He pulls out a lute, and it sounds a bit weird. he's just gonna strum on his lute until you guys leave.
Is he not making a second attempt at this?
Oh, are you doing that again? I didn't realize the insults were this.
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
of course. I'm trying to ruin his day.
This kind of sucks. Ah.
Okay, now he just does that, and upon failing, yeah, he immediately falls over.
Oh, he's dead. And his music is still playing. Okay, good. He's dead. Woo.
Fantastic, I shut up that terrible Bard.
Get a better one, I guess.
You see now, you're not sure if he's dead. He just passes out in front of the fire. It's early in the morning. The chef is very busy. His sous chef did not turn up to work today. Nobody else is in the tavern apart from you guys.
Is he in front of the fire?
Yes.
Gelwin, no, don't push him into the fire.
Aw, I know.
All I wanted to do was shut him up. We're
Aw.
leaving. We have better
I
things
was
to
gonna
do.
help permanently shut him up, but okay, fine. Whatever.
You know what, I'm just going to draw a funny face on him really quickly before we leave.
Sure.
Give him big rings around his eyes.
Okay. You give him.
That's perfectly acceptable, isn't it?
Yep. You give him rings around his eyes. If he looks like he's tried to look through a telescope that somebody's spread ink on, but while you're doing that, you do tell he is breathing. He just appears to have some kind of minor stroke.
That's actually funnier. I'll be honest. That's really quite a lot more entertaining. Oh, I should leave people alive more often.
Okay.
You just make them sad without killing them.
So, the result of your letter, Gelwin, is that you notice there are basically no guards on the street today. So nobody attempts to pickpocket you two. After your scenes in the square, you've got a little bit of a reputation in the underbelly of the scenes in the square, and your last visit to the Undercity you've got a bit of a reputation, but you hear several people calling for guards and nobody coming. And the guards that are there are very overworked and looking quite grumpy. But other than that, your trip through the city is uneventful. I'm guessing
Cool.
you don't want to do anything else with that?
No. Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to finding out what happened to that asshole.
Well, then you
Do you
stop
want
and
to?
ask him.
Do you want to talk to one of the guards on the way there?
Yes. I mean, you put the effort in, I might as well ask.
There was a
You there, guard.
what? I have 15 things to do. If you have something and it's literally not life or death, then I ask that you calmly go to the back of the line.
One moment. I have to open that funny little box again with all the buttons in it. It is life or death, and it involves the life and death of your colleague, who was so good as to self-report himself for being a sexually harassing piece of shit.
Look, I don't want to talk about that. That effectively caused a riot at the guards' barracks. There are some people saying he was set up. Some people were saying he was controlled by magic. Nobody would believe he resigned. And basically it's caused a schism within the guard. It's going to take days to sort out. The only patrols... The only patrols that are remaining are the people blocking entry and exit to the city. So I am very busy, and I don't want to talk about this, as I don't really care about anybody's side in this. So if you'll excuse me...
Sorry. Something in my throat.
So, he does believe you that there's something really wrong, which is why he gave you the answer he did. He basically told you everything because he believes that you were somewhat invested in it. If that makes sense.
I am invested in it. I'm invested in how hilarious it is.
And he'll go back to dealing with a couple of dwarven men that have stacked themselves on top of each other to make sure he can't move backwards and forwards, who are waving empty coin purses at him and speaking very quickly in Dwarvish. And he is replying in broken Dwarvish. You have made life for the guard very hard, Gelwyn. And Lax, both of you have made life for the guard very difficult today.
What do you mean? This is fucking wonderful. It's hilarious.
I'm glad. Maybe they'll be better guards and stop being racist pieces of shit.
Oh, dear. I think we had a
should do
little
that
too
more
much
often.
fun.
We should do it more often.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't.
Who are you and why'd you do with Lax?
I don't know. All this is making me develop one of those conscience things. Really feels quite terrible.
Having a conscience generally doesn't feel good, people. But it's a part of you that tells you that I don't know. Karma, good things. If you try and not be completely terrible to everyone you meet, eventually good things will happen. So, after that, do you guys still make your way down
following-
to the city?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Laughing all the way.
Cool. Your laughter echoes down the down into the tunnels, and as you head down one of the struts of the city to the waterways that run throughout the lower part of Trasburg. As you know, the city is effectively built on the lake through giant stone stilts, and the lattice work of supports. You gradually notice people's houses being built in them, and people basically clinging on to life between the water and the sky, but blotted out from view by the infrastructure above them, until you get to the silty banks and the rickety docks of the Undercity, with its deprived, dilapidated housing and waste flowing through the channels around it that people have to struggle to push their boats through as the fetid water flows through thick grates out onto the lake. And you make your way down to where you first found some people to shank, and also met your contact. But sadly,
What a coincidence.
it was a very big coincidence. It was almost like God didn't expect you to go down here and had to come up with something on the fly. They thought you would wait the 3 days you've been given.
Really do better, God.
But down here there
Really
is
do better.
definitely a different vibe. Previously, when you were down here, you felt eyes looking at you through the houses. But now you don't feel that. Now these houses feel empty, and you can feel like a thrum of presence, like an evil sense that pricks your skin. As
Oh
you
joy,
walk
not another
down the
one.
street.
Fine. What's down here that's more evil than me?
Oh, you don't know that yet.
Well, I'd like to bloody know. So, go on, whoever's out there that's more evil than me, show yourselves. I'm doing a really, really good job of being a complete and total asshole.
Arwald walks from one of the houses. Your contact. I don't believe I'm more evil than you. We're all as evil as each other.
Well,
Truly.
I'm trying really hard to earn extra points.
We are freedom fighters. Behind him, you'll notice two people, or two objects that you definitely recognise, with a lot more padding on them. The
Oh
two
look,
guards,
it's a dumb twat who couldn't even hit me.
Yeah, the two guards that you murdered.
Murdered? No, that was self-defense, clearly.
But they are motionless and following behind Arwald. But other than that, they look almost exactly like you did when you met them. Apart from they are very visibly on their hands, now showing those elite guard insignia rings on their hands.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
So, other than the items that you wished for me to procure for you, he snaps his fingers, and from some nearby houses, two shambling corpses appear, holding, I think around 8 kegs of gunpowder between them, wrapped together with rope, with extra rope on top of it, and two heavy nets, which I think was everything you asked for. Nets, rope, and explosives.
Oh, we don't need the nets anymore because we managed to make friends with all the crocodiles I was going to catch, but...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
C'est la vie.
take them anyway. They could be useful. You never know when you might need to net us. Where you made friends with crocodiles, you're about to meet some much slimier creatures in nobles. Maybe you'll need the nets for them.
No, I think we'll be fine. Honestly. We have a plan. Well, I say plan.
If you so wish.
We do have a plan, right, Gelwin?
Now, I assume that you told.
We have a plan.
Did you tell the crocodiles to meet you here, or are you going to meet them? Are you going to go meet them back in their lair?
No, they'll come here. They're good boys.
Okay. So they will be appearing momentarily, but for now, Arwald will go into detail about why these two guards are reanimated. You can generate a lot of suspicion from other guard if you try to get places without having the proper escort. These two so very kindly effectively granted you free pass to go anywhere in the city, even to areas where you shouldn't be, because they're escorting you. I have implanted a small amount of, let's say, deceptive phrases within them, so people won't question you, and if they do, they'll be satisfied with the groaning answers of these two. So if you keep them with you, you have your own official honor guard for somebody as an esteemed politician of Androphil Laxivus. And he
Fine.
will say that as if it's nothing, because that's the name you gave, but you're 100% sure Arwald was not around when you gave that name.
Doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Wonderful. So what exactly are you going to do with this huge amount of explosives? From what I can tell, her mistress Carlin just wish you to go in and murder all of them at this meeting.
Wow, then you can't put two and two together?
Gelwin, he doesn't know about the bags.
Well, I would assume you would just blow up the castle from the outside, but I don't see why you would want crocodiles.
Oh, they're just for intimidation. See, my good man, since we're on the same side, I think it's perfectly fine to tell you at least some of the plan. You don't seem the sort to get caught and interrogated, so, Gelwin, what do you think? Do we tell him all of it?
No.
No?
I just want this get done and over with so we can get to plan 2.
Look, Gelwin, this plan probably means we won't need plan 2.
Plan 2 is, yes, plan 2 is much needed. Whether or not you're coming with me.
Fine. Gods. Women, am I right?
Arwald will look at you with sort of a blank stare. I wouldn't know.
You hear that? He wouldn't know.
Would you?
Well, generally not that interested, but
See?
presumably.
So shut your face.
Oh, fine. Wait, am I supposed to be insulted right now?
Oh. Hold on. Oh,
What happened?
Jesus fuck. I'm
What
dropping
happened? Did you die?
900 frames per second. 92% of
Oh,
frames
wow.
being dropped.
Wow.
Sorry
good game.
guys, if we could take a quick break to see if the world recovers from this current shenanigans. Shenanigans?
Sure.
No. It's also been an hour, so
Yes, take a break. Come on, let's go.
let's have a break. Hello, audience. You may have noticed we have not gone back into the screen to see the world. That's because you're probably noticing that everything is a bit fucky right now. My internet connection cannot handle this. So we're gonna have to call it here for tonight. I don't know what happened. Everything was stable earlier. We did testing, but every streamer always says that. It was fine before the stream started, kind of bullshit. We may be continuing tomorrow, if we can, in a time when my computer's had some time to rest, and maybe the rest of the world is a bit more stable. But yes, hopefully we'll see you then. We'll just go back here. Say bye, everybody. Please?
No.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Hold up, I've got a sound for this, I'm sure. Wait.